As Cayce continues to grow, city leaders tonight are working to redraw district lines.
And tonight voters shared their thoughts during a public hearing. News 19's Rachel Ripp was at the meeting and has tonight's details.
Cayce City Council members have restarted the redistricting process that began almost 2 years ago. The city had a third party come in to help redraw the lines. The South Carolina Revenue and Fiscal Affairs Office.
So there was a decent bit of work to be done. As you can see, Districts 1 and 2 needed to gain people, and Districts 3 and 4 needed to lose people.
Catherine Kelly from this office says in the last 10 years, the city of Cayce has grown by 10% in population, from 12,500 people to 13,700 people. She says districts used to have a target population of 3,100, and now it's more like 3,400. Here's some of what local residents had to say.
I hate to see my neighborhood broken up from one representative to another. It affects what happens in the neighborhood.
Knowing that this will be in place for at least the next 10 years, if some of the new housing developments will also be considered in our counts.
The State Revenue and Fiscal Affairs Office clarified that only existing housing is considered in this redistricting. Councilman James asked other members to consider redistricting consistent with what the city has been founded on.
In my years being in the city of Cayce, it's a bunch of neighborhoods that have made up a city. And those neighborhoods are Lost Creek, the Avenues, Broad Acres. When we start dividing those down, are we doing the right thing? When we start pulling out from those, is there another way to look at it?
So the mayor asked about options to defer.
Is it better to not pass this on first reading, look at it, and if it's still, just postpone first reading, if it's still good, then we move forward with this same map at the next meeting as first reading, or do we pass it on first reading knowing there is a possibility of changes.
And council unanimously voted to defer their first reading to February 19th. Rachel Ripp, News 19 WLTX.
Rachel, thank you. And according to the city of Cayce, council members are now discussing a possible second public hearing, but no decision has been made as of right now.